What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. This one's entitled Gender Morality Differences. I heard BGS say this in one of his videos like a week ago that there there's there isn't such there's a such thing as a double standard, but it's not a double standard when the two different genders have two different codes of conduct. It's their standard, you know. And I think that's true. I think um, men and women have a completely different code of conduct because there are things that men see that are wrong that women don't think are wrong, and there are things that vice versa, you know. And I'm gonna try to get into it, and I hope I do it justice. Like, men don't have a respect for men who take advantages of somebody else's hard work and labor. Even though this is quote unquote capitalistic society and people make a living off of using somebody and manipulating somebody and stealing their hard earned work and money. People, for some odd reason, in this society, you do get praised for that. I can't say it doesn't exist. But men don't look at men who do that with respect. It's part of the code. Like, let me get this right. I'm supposed to respect you as a man because another man did all the heavy lifting and you thought it was smart to steal it from him and then hide behind paperwork and legality and, you know, and this and that and claim that as manhood. No, I don't like you. I don't respect you. You a snake, you know, and don't come around me or else we're going to have problems. Um, but when guys talk about things like divorce or being manipulated or used out of money or played out of money or somebody taking an angle and milking that angle to get rich off a guy's hard work, women don't see a problem with that. It's like, well, get everything you can get. Go ahead. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. It's like, I can't, like as a man, I can't co-sign that. I think it's disgusting. But women understand it because that's their code, you know. I guess it's part of the fine print of being a protector and provider. You can, you know, it's fair game for a woman to take what you provide. I guess. I don't know. Um, it's the same thing, you know, guys who have multiple women. Do guys look down on it? To a degree, yeah. But it's praised so much that the degree that the guys who not feeling that pretty much look drowned out by the guys who standing ovation. He got 5 girlfriends. That's the man. You know, but it looks bad because, you know, since guys, quote unquote, you can have as many women as you can provide for, um, women don't look at it as the same thing. Well, you know, oh, you taking care of me and 4 other chicks? Like, what if I was with 4 other guys? Then the guys, you know, turn around, I kill you, I choke the life out of you, I shake the shit out you, you know, because girls don't see that as, for the most part, women don't see that as a good look, a moral thing, you know, even when they're using the guys, because there are women who have multiple guys in their lives and they use them, but like I said before, they it's part of their code to say, you know, another thing, like when it comes to responsibility, like if a if a father has a child, if a father's child does something out of line, for the most part, if they cross the line just go too far, wind up getting themselves in trouble. Most men, most fathers, like, hey, what you want me to do about that? You got yourself in it, get yourself out. If you got yourself in a situation that could put you in jail, you gotta go do the time. You kill somebody. I, I love you, you're my child, but let me be honest with you. If they kill you, I can't be mad at them. I mean, you crossed the line. You know, I'm not gonna beg their family for forgiveness to let you off the hook. Just not gonna do it. It's just not um, in our code. We're not doing it. You know, mothers. I love my baby. My baby he's a good child. He never hurt nobody. I mean, if they come to find out he did do all those dastardly things, please show him mercy and forgiveness. Because I'm a mother and I love him. I don't want to see my child, in these circumstances. And that's their code. They love their children. They want them to the world to show mercy on them, even when they're dead wrong. I mean, it's two different thought processes there. It's both parents love the child, but it's not the same thing. It's like, hey man, pay the cost, be the boss. You know, um, I think it's just a difference in morality. Uh, when it comes to even the way we look at men and women, boys and girls, guys are guys will say, as a young boy, you have to be responsible for your actions. But they'll teach their daughters too. You have to be responsible for your actions. And along the way, it's like, son, you're gonna have to be responsible for your actions, but you're gonna have to understand that if you're dealing with a female, she might blame you for her actions too. She's gonna actually hold you responsible for her actions too. And if you have a daughter, you're like, look, uh, no, no, you got yourself into that. You did that. You chose that situation. You chose that guy. I'm not finna talk about everything is his fault. It's you. You know, women is like, as always, it's somebody can. It looks like always somebody could be blamed because we have a different code of conduct. If this wouldn't have happened, you wouldn't have made this choice, and because of that choice, you're in this situation, and it's really not completely your fault. You were forced into these circumstances by all the situational bad choices that you were forced to make. God, and you could call it semantics, and sometimes that could be true, but you know, people look at the choices you make as who you are. I think it's just difference in the morality of genders. When and I think it's also the way when people look at the way people interact with men, like you should have did this and you should have did that and you should have, and if you would have been this and this would have never happened. But society turns around to the woman. If you would have had a man in your life and if he would have did this and if he would have did that, then you wouldn't be in this situation that you chose to be in. Like, it doesn't really pan out that way. So I think, the two genders have two different moralities, and society kind of plays that out also. Like, I was watching something on Facebook, I think. I've seen so many videos, and this is what I mean about, like, even when it comes to violence. I've seen so many videos about girls seducing guys and having a video about burning them up or shooting them or getting them set up and walking off like, ha 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 ha, got him, he cheated. And that's just normal. That's just that. It's like a normalized thing. Like, oh, if a woman could kill a guy, burn him alive, and put gasoline on him and chop his dick off, and yes, she's a mastermind. But let us start making videos about our heart being broken for women, and we setting them on fire and chopping their tits off, and you know oh, I set up to get, I cut a brake line and I'm sitting at the end of the movie. Fucking genius, baby. That's see how it's not gonna come off the same because it's okay. It's deemed okay to plot on killing men, but it's deemed barbaric for men to plot on killing women. Now I'm using extreme examples. I understand that, but I'm trying to say there's a difference in gender morality here, and I think it just needs to be acknowledged because tell me if you think I'm wrong, explain it to me. Tell me why. We out.